managing moderators. These users have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words or change chat modes in live. Well, that's awesome. Jackie's not here yet, but she's probably charging an electric scooter. But since she's not here yet, I am just gonna do some stuff. We were supposed to have this video done and uploaded last year, but unfortunately we didn't get it done and it's not done and the video got lost, some of it. So we're just gonna do it on live. So this is a live video of last year's video. Some of the paperwork ain't done. As you can tell, the live is called Disney Channel. Welcome to Disney Channel School. So I made some papers for Jackie, grade 1 through 12, and I'm gonna see if she's got most of them correct. So I need to start off with first grade. This is on 4/8/25. Okay. Okay, here we go. Why do I have those in here? Okay, I'm confused on why I have this Father's Day set. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what papers we have here. I don't know what's in order. I'm just gonna read these to you and you can tell me if they're good or not. First grade. What challenges does Mitchie face at camp? She tries to fit in with popular girls by lying, and she falls for shame. Okay, now I'm gonna put a star by the ones that are correct and a check mark by the ones that are wrong. Match the words: twin sister, pop star, summer pool. Read the story about That's So Raven and write down 5 key words to the show. Man, my words are messing up. That's So Raven is about a teen girl named Raven Baxter who has physical abilities. She can see visions of the future, which often leads to funny situations as she tries to navigate her life and help her friends and family. It's all about her adventures, the challenges she faces with her powers, and the laughs that come along with it. Physics, visions, future, adventures, and powers. What happens to the first episode of Liv and Maddie? Liv comes back home. First grade is super easy. Sorry, I'm not very good at writing stars. How old was Cameron Boyce? How old would Cameron Boyce be when Jesse came out if he was born on May 28th, 1999, and the show came out September 30th, 2011? Okay, we're gonna do some math here. Okay. So that would be 1, and that would be 2. So that would be 12. So you would have been 12. I feel like I should start practicing my. Whoa! That's how I write a star? Hold on. I haven't wrote a star in forever. Okay. I still slowly though. I remember learning how to do a star back in elementary school. If the first princess is Cinderella and the newest princess is Moana and there are 11 princesses, where does Jasmine fall on to the number on the timeline of oldest to newest? So Jasmine would be number 6. I remember that vividly, very vividly. I remember that vividly. Okay. Now we're moving on. That was math. Now we're moving on to science. This one I'm gonna mark as a question she needs to come back on, which is what kind of adventures do Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable go on? Who is the main character in the sweet life of Zach and Cody? Zach and Cody Martin. Okay, the next one would be second grade math. Jackie, you did pretty well besides missing one question that you didn't finish. You'll have to go back and redo that for first grade, man. This is a quiz of when the shows ended and came out. How long were they on TV for? I don't know. Okay. Man, that show has been on. Man. No way that show's been on for 8 seasons. There's no way. There's no way. What? I don't even know what show it was, but okay. Okay, this is a quiz of the this is the quiz this is a quiz of the year it currently is minus when the DCOM came out. Now I don't know what the spelling test is, so I'm gonna give her a 0 on that. So I'm gonna say okay. What is a synonym for friend that you might hear in the sweet life of Zach and Cody? Would be mate. Everyone would hear the word mate all the time in the sweet life of Zach and Cody. Wasp. What is the name of the school in High School Musical? Wrong. It's not Eastwood. She is wrong. Maybe you guys can get down below. Who is the main characters in Descendants? I don't know why she put Mal, Say, Carlos, Evie, and Ben. Is that supposed to be Jay? I think that's supposed to be Jay, so I'm gonna give her a star on that. Now we're moving on to third grade. This is a quiz, so no help. The first number is the age of a Disney Channel actor. Here is an example. Joshua Macaulay is 23, so it would be 23 times 2. I don't know my multiplication very well, so man, these Disney Channel stars are okay. Who's that one? Is that Malachi? Malachi 19? No, no. Man, the oldest one is 47. 47. That would be Jason Earl. So now we're moving on to English. What is an adjective to describe the characters in Zombies? Human friendship. I'm gonna give her that. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do my stars very well. What is the main conflict in Halloween Town? Well, I said the main conflict. So the main conflict in Halloween Town is to stop Calabar. So like that. To stop Calabar. She just wrote Calabar. Okay, the next one is create a comic strip featuring characters from Gravity Falls. Obviously, she didn't do that, but okay. Design a new character that could join the cast of The Descendants. I'm gonna leave that one as a check mark because that's homework. She didn't get it done. Third grade. You have to go back and relive her days. What magical powers does Raven have in That's So Raven? Physical abilities. Good job. Now we're moving on to history. What year did Kim Possible come out? Kim Possible came out. Hey Siri. What year did Kim Possible come out?
Possible was released on June 7th,
Hey Siri. When did Austin and Ally come out?
Here's an answer for
Hey Siri. When did Austin and Ally end?
it. Ended January 10th, 2006.
January 10, 2016. I was in 5th grade. Man, I'm living my life on a high life. Now we're moving on to 4th grade math. If you want to watch 5 episodes of Austin and Ally and they're all 25 minutes long, but you only have 2 hours, how many episodes are you watching? 4 episodes. That's pretty correct. You might be able to get 4.5 episodes in, but 4 episodes, it sounds more accurate. There's 30 minutes in every minute, and that's 2 hours. So yeah, she might be able to get 5 episodes in. Driver's Ed. What the frick? We got Driver's Ed now? Sorry, papers are all mixed up. In an episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Mr. Mosby is trying to teach London Tipton how to drive. She hilariously refers to the gear shift as the what? The Prindle. And then she gets mad at Mr. Mosby because he says the gear shift. She's like, it's the Prindle. And she still gets that to this day. In an episode of Hannah Montana, Miley Stewart gets pulled over for speeding on her way to a party. What name does it say on the driver's license? Hannah Montana. Simple questions. What is one important lesson that Troy and Gabriella learn about teamwork, and how does it incorporate into driving? Listening to others. Good job, girlfriend. In The Rise of Red, how do characters learn to navigate challenges together, and how does it relate to following the road signs while driving? Sometimes you have to break a few rules. Okay, that is right in the movie, but you do not have to break a few rules in real life. So, mm, I mean, if you're navigating challenges, I guess you have to break a few rules. So I'm gonna give her that. Now we're moving on to math. She passed driver's ed, so she's capable enough to drive a car. No, not necessarily. No, but she is old enough though. If Disney Channel launched on April 18th, 1983, and it is 2025, it's now 2026, sorry. How old will Disney Channel be turning this year? As a fraction, the numerator is 21 and the denominator is 50. What is the fraction of Disney Channel? It would be 42 because I started my account when Disney was turning 40. Can't believe that Disney is 43 years old today. Not today, but April 18th. That's pretty weird that Disney Channel is 43 years old. That's weird that Disney Channel has been out for 43 years. That's just really weird. When was Miley Cyrus's last tour for a bonus? Can you tell me what age she was? Tell me the notes and the song it is in 2 words. Okay, that I do not know. So I'm gonna put a mark that she's gonna have to go back and fix. Can you tell me the main instrument in the song The Climb? Guitar. Now we're moving on to history. How did Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, and the Jonas Brothers make an impact in your life? Their shows. That is simple enough. I mean, someone might say their songs, but it was most likely their shows. How do characters in Phineas and Ferb use technology to save the day? They make stuff. I mean, that's pretty simple. I mean, if you want to go more into detail, she could have explained more, but she kind of already went into detail. She said make stuff. I mean, it's that simple. If you've never seen Phineas and Ferb, you don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, now we're moving on to biology. Uma has found Mal's. Uma has found Mal's spell book, but it has been transformed into a chemical potion book. She used it to create various potions, including the potion of darkness. This potion causes anyone in its path to be unable to see. Okay, I don't know where happened to that paper, but it's somewhere in here. Like I said, these papers are all messed up, so we'll get back to 6th grade biology in a few minutes. 1 hour. The key ingredients for this potion are hydrogen and oxygen. What are the atomic numbers? The atomic numbers for hydrogen and oxygen are 1 and 8. You can look it up for yourself. And you know what? As I'm doing this live, I'm teaching you guys lessons here on about real life situations, questions. Alex is brewing a magical potion using the power of sunlight. This potion allows plants to create their own food. What is the magical process called? Photosynthesis. Man, it makes me feel like I went back to school. I learned photosynthesis. I'm gonna have to do more of these. You have fun. Trust me, I printed out enough to go from grade 1 to grade 12. History. Here are the list of 6 US presidents and 6 Disney Channel actors. Can you tell me where they go on the president timeline? George Washington goes with Greg Sullivan because let me just tell you, each of these letters start the same. So you have to match each letter to each letter of the next person. So George Washington and Greg Sullivan, Abraham Lincoln and Ashley Tisdale, Thomas Jefferson and Tiffany Thornton, George W. Bush and Garrett Clayton, Barack Obama and Bridget Miller, Donald Trump and Demi Lovato. Fifth grade. What is a preposition you can use to describe where the characters in Teen Beach movie are? Okay, I'm not very good at that, so I'm just going to give her that question. So, reading. Can you describe the plot between Miley, Amber, and Ashley? Amber and Ashley are Miley's bullies, and they suck. Woo! If you have 10 Descendants dolls and you give 3 of them for a friend to play with, 3 for your friend's sister and 2 for your sister, how many do you have left to play with? That leaves you 2. And it better be Ben and Mal. Or it could be Carlos because Carlos is cute. But they're all cute. Now we're moving on to music. She did music, so that's why I did that. Finish the lyrics. Once we know that we're all stars and we see that, we're all in this together. Guess Selena Gomez's first song as a solo artist from Wizards, which is from the Kiss and Tell album. I don't remember off the top of my head without looking, so I'm just gonna say Kiss and Tell. Ow, my toe! What kind of creature do you see? We're doing science again. What kind of creature do you see in the Disney Channel original movie Under Wraps? A mummy. Can you tell me a verb and an adjective and a noun that best describes the relationship of Trish being fired every 5 minutes? Verb was fired. Adjective. Repeatedly. Not. Noun. Dismissed. Perfect. Okay. What is the theme of Let It Shine? Staying true to yourself, finding your voice, and the importance of family and community. That is correct. And I love that movie. It is a good smacking movie. Let it shine. Don't run away. Don't run away from the truth. Cause I'm not giving up on you. Showing you got 5. Okay, let's continue. How did Addison and Zed's relationship change the way we see in people that look and feel different? The relationship shows I'm gonna actually give that one to her because I think I actually gave her that answer, so that's a pretty stupid question. Here's this one. Now we're moving on to PE. Are you ready to do some fitness? You, as Miley Cyrus, are trying to pick your team for the red team to guess the baby faces for the next game of the Disney Channel games. Who are you picking from High School Musical, Kim Possible, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and Wizards? I mean, she's got to do that one. Didn't even do it. Alrighty, we are done with those papers. She has like 5 questions, maybe 6 she needs to do. But for now, she's doing really good. If Olivia Rodrigo is currently 22 years old and the driver's license was released 5 years ago, what is the result when you divide her current age by the number of years since the song was released? Remember, it's division. That would be 20. Olivia Rodrigo was 20. She's now 23. Sorry, that's probably an Amazon driver guy. Okay, I think I'm done for now. I'm kind of out of breath. I need some more water, and my phone is being held up. So I'm gonna go put this stuff away, and I'm gonna go see if Jackie's able to hang out. I'm gonna get off of here. We'll get back on it later when he's able to hang out. But I'm gonna get going. If you don't mind. I'm kind of out of breath. So I'll see you guys later.